Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Genuinely good to have you. Today we're going to be taking a look at a neat little Victorinox knife, the Mini-Champ. Here's the box it comes in. Nice small box. Perfect for gift giving or as a stocking stuffer. And here is the Mini-Champ. And unlike the full-size Victorinox Champ model, this one is a mini. Think of it as a well, it's basically a very thick Victorinox Classic along those lines. So what do you get in exchange for the extra thickness and more weight? Well, let's take a look at all of the available tools on this guy. First, the ever-present Victorinox small split ring. I love these things. Let's take a look on the sides. What do you get here? Well, first off, unfortunately, you lose the mini toothpick. Now, the mini toothpick, in my opinion, on Victorinox models this size, not very effective, but it gets the job done with a bit of effort. Unfortunately, no toothpick on the Mini-Champ, which seems a little odd, but you do get tweezers, so you do get that at least. And what do you get on the other side where you normally get the toothpick? Well, that's not a pin, that's actually a slide-out miniature pen. Now, to get to the pen, unfortunately, well, there's the little sliding button, but as you can see, it is absolutely blocked by at least one of the tools. So you do have to open up one or two of these tools in order to access this sliding button. And the way it works is you put your thumb on here and push your thumb away from the handle scale and then straight down, and it locks into place over here in this notch. So let me just show you the pen again. Yeah, the main knife blade is actually blocking the pen feature. So here's the pen, and it is absolutely stiff. So you do have to access the main knife blade in order to even use the pen, which definitely seems backwards. But yeah, there's the little slide out pen, and this is definitely an emergency pen. This is not something you want to use as an EDC pen. You really shouldn't have to access the knife blade on your Mini-Champ just to be able to access the pen, but you have to. And this is a very short, stubby pen. It can be replaced, but as it comes from the factory, blue ink only. That's right, blue ink, not black. Now, a really good way to use the pen feature is to come over here on this side, and let's see if I can show you this. Yeah, just this here is the file with the cuticle cleaner, and you hold the knife like this with the file here, and there's the tip of the pen, and just start writing. This is good for signing your signature. This is good for jotting down a very quick note. But basically, think of it as an emergency pen. There's not a lot of ink in there, and yeah, you really want to be very conservative with the use of this pen. So let's take a look at the other features on the same side as the pen. Right next to it, as already noted, is the main knife blade. No surprises there. Same as on the Victorinox Classic. All right, fold that down. And next to the knife blade, we have this particular combination tool. This is your bottle opener, wire stripper notch, and three-dimensional small Phillips driver. Now, you can also get this tool on, I believe it's called the Rambler. Not 100% sure, but there is another tool, I believe it's called the Rambler, and it's basically a Victorinox Classic with this exact tool added to it. So yeah, there's your bottle opener, wire stripper, three-dimensional small Phillips. And let's see. And that is a rather thick tool, as you can see here. That is a very thick tool. That's the spine of it. And let's see. Next to that, we have one more tool. The scissors. Same as on the Victorinox Classic. Excellent, tiny EDC scissors. Probably the best ones out there. That's why the Classic is still popular as it is. It is a fantastic way to carry a pair of excellent, surprisingly strong for their size, spring-loaded scissors. Okay, that's everything on this side, where you also have the pen. So let's check out all the tools on this side. And we're going to start with, this, as you can see, it's dished out. Let me try to get a good angle. This is difficult, but yeah, with this tool, this portion here is dished out. Now, Victorinox calls this their spatula. You're not going to be flipping any eggs with this attachment. No. So what is this tool really with this dished out area here? Well, I don't think Victorinox will ever admit it, but I've heard a rumor that this particular tool was part of a special run of classics that was specifically made for a private contractor client that wanted a pharmaceutical tool. And what this is, for those of you who have pharmaceutical training, this is a pill counter. Take a bunch of pills, place them on a tray, divide them, and count them. That's what this is originally. Now, unfortunately, and I'm just going to say this, there have been stories, true stories, that this is used by individuals who enjoy a bit of white lady, a bit of snow powder, a bit of crushed up white chalk that's not really chalk. I think you get what I'm saying. They take a small amount, they put it in this dished out little spoon, and up the nose it goes. So yeah, I don't think Victorinox will ever advertise that fact, and with good reason. So besides being a pill counter for pharmacists or pharmacy assistants, is this little spatula useful for anything? At least anything legitimate besides counting pills on a tray? Yes. There was one true story I heard about a father who bought a paper cup of ice cream for him and his little daughter. They only gave him one wooden spoon, and he didn't realize it until he had walked away. He didn't want to go all the way back, so he gave his daughter the wooden spoon, and she got to enjoy her paper cup of 1 scoop of ice cream. And the father basically reached into his pocket, opened up this little spatula feature, and used it as a mini spoon for eating ice cream out of the cup. So there you go. There's something you can use it for besides counting pills or enjoying a bit of white lady. Don't do drugs, kids. I'm only kidding. This video is not intended for kids. None of my content is intended for kids. Let me make that clear. That was a little jokey joke, maybe in a bit of poor taste, and I apologize. So, other features. Let's see here. And please keep in mind, I'm doing this with the camera in front of me, so it's not exactly the easiest thing in the world. Okay, next to the practically useless on a daily basis spatula feature, you have this. It's a little hard to tell with the glare. That's a ruler. That is a ruler. So let's see if you can see that. Yep, that's a ruler on that side. On the other side, nothing at all. And over here, you have a very tiny slotted screwdriver. Yes, on the Victorinox Classic, this particular tool has the file feature here, and the file and the screwdriver are integrated, and there is no ruler. This ruler is as thinly marked and barely visible as it's coming off on my camera. I mean, this is just very hard to see, even if you have perfect eyesight. This is a very poorly done ruler feature. So yeah, it might as well not even be there. Yeah, what you're seeing right now is about 10 times better than what it looks like on camera. Well, no, not on camera, in person. On camera, it looks fantastic. In person, yeah, this is horrible. Absolutely horrible. This is actually more, this is just useless. I wish they had integrated the slotted driver in with the file feature like they do on the Classic. But next to that useless tool, we have, let's see if I can get this out here without too many issues. So next to that useless tool, we have, and this one does open all the way. This is a package opener tool. It does fold all the way, and this is a package opener tool. Again, very limited use because you do have a knife blade on here. Actually, no, you don't have a knife blade on here because the very next tool is another knife blade, one that's even sharper than the standard one, and this would actually be excellent for opening packages. So you get 2 knife blades, including one perfect for opening packages next to the package opener tool. All right, and what else have we got? Well, finally, and you guys saw this before when I demonstrated the pen, cuticle cleaner, nail file, and pen extender, basically. So that's it. Those are all the tools of the Victorinox Mini-Champ. What do I think of it overall? Unfortunately, not much. It's clear that Victorinox tossed in extra tools with very limited functionality, and I mean, you get a thicker, heavier tool than the Victorinox Classic, and it's not that significantly better. It's not. Check out how thick this is compared to the Classic. Yep, this is thicker, heavier, and not much better in terms of functionality. There are a couple of extra tools that work well, but you get too many useless tools, or tools with extremely limited practicality. So unfortunately, this one is going to be a can't recommend it from me. It's a nice tool, but yeah, it just has way too many useless features on it. Okay guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Please stay safe.